Hi, you're watching Fugitive Red Eye, your home for shitty webcam videos, and apparently now gameplay videos made using Xbox Game DVR. Yeah. And today we're going to talk about what happened at the end of Death Note. What really happened at the end of Death Note was over.
And the relights.
Well, yeah, the relights. Like I'm going to get into that. So basically, it depends on which continuity you go on. There's the manga continuity, the anime continuity, the relight continuity, and the film continuity. All of them are their own separate, yet also similar entities. I personally like the anime continuity, and I also consider the Relight to be part of that in my own right. Now let's start with the original ending. So, Light dies, and according to the manga, he's supposed to go to nothingness. However, in the anime version, it's not fully elaborated what's supposed to happen to him. So, anyway, so at the end of the anime, there is a scene where L's quote-unquote spirit is seen. So Light sees a visage of L right before his death, and a lot of people have speculated that is L's spirit. But a lot of people, it is confirmed by Oba, that's the series creator, that there is no heaven or hell in the Death Note universe, and that humans just go to nothingness when they die, meaning that the image of L would have been a hallucination. But, the continuity differences in the anime suggest there could be a different outcome after death to what happens in the manga continuity, so L's spirit could very well be in the anime continuity.
Gain the lead.
However, I myself think it's probably just Light seeing L and regretting the fact that, basically saying he was still defeated by L, even though he was defeated by his shitty successors. Now let's take into account the relights. The relights, the first one takes place at the end of, takes place after the end of Death Note. The beginning of the first one does. And, it starts out with a unnamed Shinigami who many speculate could be Light for these following reasons. Here it is. They say that the unknown Shinigami is, seen as a reincarnation of Light. The unnamed Shinigami only appears in the Relight films, which take place in their own continuity. Relight films are essentially rewrites of the original anime series and make several alterations to the plot. There are many notable similarities between the unnamed Shinigami and Light, as well as some suggested dialogue by Ryuk. Because of this, it is plausible that the unnamed Shinigami is a reincarnation of Light. Let me go more in depth on that. Or maybe...
I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's Light. I think Light is there with Ryuk, but he's not the Shinigami.
Yeah, I don't think but they say basically because of similarities in appearance, he has a limp in the leg of Light's that was wounded at the end of the series. He wears a coat similar to the one that Light was wearing when he died. Looks like it could be stained with blood. He wears a red tie around his neck similar to Light's high school uniform. He carries a messenger bag almost identical to the one Light had. His mouth is shaped like Light's Kira smile. He has red eyes and has, goggles, which a lot of people think could imply that he doesn't actually have Shinigami eyes, despite being Shinigami, because Light never made the apple.
He throws the apple exactly the same way Light does.
Yeah, so I could see how people come to that conclusion, but I think that Light as a Shinigami would be someone else. Would look different. But I do think that in the relights he is a Shinigami. What?
Fuck you too!
Anyway, back to what we were saying.
Doesn't realize we're doing videos.
Then there's another theory. They say Miso was killed with a death. I'm gonna stop right there and completely discredit that, because I don't think Misa died.
Misa's not dead.
If you look at the last page of the manga, there's a chick that looks just like Misa praying for her hero's return. And, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that, because we're strapped for time. But, that's all I'm gonna say about Misa, that is. But, wait, we're not that strapped. We still have like another 30 seconds.
I think we have to do another voice.
30 seconds.
Anyway, as I was saying, another big theory is, that, something happened. What was it?
I say right, he's blind in the relights.
Yeah,
he has no pupils.
I honestly think that's just an animation difference, because the relights have different animators for the,
blind. They took away his...
That's the theory. I don't agree with it. I think that... Oh, also, well, I'll bring that up when we start voiceovering again. But, yeah, I guess that wraps it up for this bit. We're gonna go on to another last 30 seconds of this video. Anyway, so back on to what I was saying is, yeah, this is the real Snowman. The last one was actually his stunt double, who forgot to wear the mask, which resembles Snowman's actual true face, so... Yeah, but, anyway, back to Death Note. We're gonna probably need a third recording for this.
Halo videos, because fuck you.
Yeah, we're showing Halo videos, even though they're different. But yeah, we're gonna need the third recording for sure. Yeah, I was gonna go on to the Nier killed Mikami theory, but that'll have to wait. And finally, the last thing I'd like to mention is the alternate ending manga, which can be found on the internet, and we will link in the description, probably. We'll link a bunch of this stuff in the description, but...
If you remember.
Yeah. But, so the Death Note alternate ending is a manga that can be found on the internet. Many speculated it's fan-made because it can only be found in English, and has never been confirmed nor denied. And, I've read it, and I actually think it's superior to the real ending, and I think that with a few tweaks it could fit the actual storyline of Death Note and tie it in with the Relights, because it seems like it's relevant. Like, they seem to tie together the whole Light. Because in the alternate ending, Light's in the Shinigami realm. And he says he's going to change the Shinigami realm and possibly kill the Shinigami King if he has to, and stuff like that, make a deal with him. And then, that's also helped to be confirmed in the Death Note intro. The second intro shows Light standing in the Shinigami realm. And also there's the fact that Relight, Ryuk, seems to address Light at the end of the first Relight, although that could just be a poor choice of dialogue, or he could have been talking to the unnamed Shinigami, or what me and Snowman here believe was actually the real Shinigami Light in the background that is unseen on camera. Anything else you'd like to add to this, Snowman? Nope. Alright, well... Did I mention the Nier killing Mikami? No, I didn't. There's a big theory that Nier killed Mikami in the manga, and it's also implied by Masuda at the end of the manga, that Nier was the reason that Mikami fucked up and betrayed Light at the end. And I personally think that that's true, that because Nier burned the Death Note immediately so no one could see it. So he clearly killed Mikami to betray Light, and that's how Light got killed, because Mikami was being controlled by the Death Note by Nier. And I think that about wraps it up for today. There are several other theories that aren't related to the ending that I might mention in a future video, but, you know, you never know with me, because I'm an inconsistent bastard. Still, thanks for watching Fugitive Red Eye, your home for shitty webcam videos and other stuff. Yeah!